I'm Bishop Nicholas Knisely of the Episcopal Diocese of Rhode Island. On behalf of Episcopalians around the state, we send our condolences, our grief, and our tears as we stand beside our Jewish neighbors in this time of darkness. It is written in the book of Proverbs, "The mind of the wise makes their speech judicious and adds persuasiveness to their lips. Pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body." And a little further on it is written, "Scoundrels concoct evil, and their speech is like a scorching fire. A perverse person spreads strife, and a whisperer separates close friends. The violent entice their neighbors and lead them in a way that is not good." I speak tonight as one among the many in this nation who are witnessing the scorching fires set by words spoken out of the fear of our neighbor, out of the fear and not the love of the poor who seek to sojourn in this nation. The prophets recall to us that God, who makes the blessing of rain fall on the just and the unjust, that same God expects us to welcome and care for all who seek sanctuary and safety. The prophets and the holy angels themselves tell us again and again not to be afraid. And yet we are afraid. We are afraid of each other. And out of that fear, we arm ourselves with weapons that can kill our neighbors in the blink of an eye. We don't just arm ourselves, we build up arsenals. And then we build walls between each other. And then words spoken out of fear, words spoken in darkness, words that turn away from the light are given power to kill. And the people are perishing. I pray for the strength not to be afraid. I pray for the courage to embrace my neighbor. I pray that I might walk in the light of God's love and mercy, and I pray that I will not walk alone. I believe tonight's gathering of people from across our state witnesses that the people of Rhode Island reject the whispered words of the perverse who would separate friends from one another and who would entice us to violence and not to good. I reject the ancient evil lie of anti-Semitism, and I reject those who whisper such things in the darkness. As a Christian and as a Rhode Islander, I pray that our Jewish neighbors, our Muslim neighbors, our African American neighbors, our Latino, Hispanic neighbors, LGBT neighbors, all of our neighbors would know that we reject evil words and actions that seek to divide us and make scapegoats of our neighbors. Will you join me in a prayer? Holy One, light of light and source of hope beyond comprehension, see your children standing together bearing our little lights and pushing back against the darkness of this time. Of your mercy and your faithfulness, prosper our work and our witness. Be present with those who grieve and mourn the death of their blameless and beloved. Stir up in us the courage to stand beside the one who mourns and the one who is afraid, so that together we would be one family, united and illumined in love for one another and for you. And let the people say, Amen.